Hello, welcome to this week's weekly forecast. Going to cover EURUSD, Pound USD, Dollar CAD and Dollar Yen. Firstly, going to start off with EURUSD. This is a monthly chart. I'm going to go over the higher time frame levels and zones that I'm looking at. So we'll kick off with this support and resistance level. You can see the resistance here, support, resistance down here. But all in all, this is a general zone which I like to be trading. Also, this level here has general significance. If I can just highlight that, going through here, and that's where we're at the moment. We also have resistance, well, possible resistance here. So I'm looking for some selling to come into the market in EURUSD. If we go down into the weekly, we can have a look at the candles and see what price is doing in and around higher time frame levels. So we're feeling the close above this sort of resistance. We also have inside here, fake out, and now this gives me the general confidence that I want to be looking for selling opportunities, even if it is just down to these previous weekly lows. The fact that we failed to close outside this candle and back in, very bearish sign. Go down into the lower time frames and look for general structure, and at the moment there is no real structure that I can see is going to benefit me, other than if we put the day dividers on. We have this support coming in here. We'll look for a breakdown of this. We'll obviously have to let Monday unfold, but at the moment this is Monday's low. If we can break this structure, break Monday's low, that's where I'll be looking for selling opportunities, with stop placement probably above swing high and looking for previous weekly lows. So that's EURUSD really. There's not much more to say on that. Just higher time frame levels, and then I'm looking for structure to come into play. I'll also look at last week's Monday low, see the reaction we get off that. As you can see, it acted as support, found it very hard to break through, and then when it did, it fell. So this is a level that I'll be keeping a close eye on, and we'll also, if we're bearish, we don't really want price to be breaking above this level here. So move on to pound. Pound's a little bit cleaner, and we'll go to the weekly time frame first, and we have this level, resistance, possible resistance. We have the same sort of candle patterns as we have on EURUSD. Failure to close above this blood candle. We had inside day, inside week, sorry, and now looking for this to sell off. If you even just look at this area, sold off heavily before from this area multiple times. We also have support coming in here, so this is quite the key level that you'd like to be looking at, be trading. We'll go down into H1. Previous Monday's levels acting as support at the moment here. I know last week was a bit bit hectic with this, but you can see the support. That's what's holding everything up at the moment, and we'll let Monday unfold and see how we compare where Monday's low is. But general break of this area, H1 close, and I'll be looking to sell. Stop placement depends on how Monday's range falls up, but looking for selling to come into the market based off those higher time levels, and yeah, we'll see how we go. If you want some daily updates, you can join the trading group, where I post daily updates and ideas. Link will be in the description. So we'll move on to Dollar CAD, and we'll finish with Dollar Yen. So Dollar CAD, support, and just looking for a bounce. We were looking for a bounce last week, and we wouldn't pay too much attention to the support and resistance level here. This is just for a little bit of confluence, but last week, if we go down into the H1, we were following structure down into the higher time frame levels as we do. You can see resistance. So this was key, and we did break above, got the reaction that we wanted, but we were met with previous weekly low here, acting as support resistance. So you can see it's quite key. So for this to break out, we really do need to be breaking above that key level. The level will be on the screen, but it's just previous weekly low. We'll let Monday unfold and see where we end up, but looking for buying opportunities. Obviously what will negate this is if we just keep going lower and lower, but that's the key level I'm looking at on $CAD. You can see the reaction of it. I find it very hard to break through, so if you get H1 close above there, that's where I'll be looking to buy. Possibly could be looking to get in early. We'll see what Monday's range ends up like. At the moment, this is Monday's high, so small position on. Once we get above here, full position on. So we'll just have to wait and see how Monday ends up. Let's finish off with dollar yen. We'll go to the weekly chart. Higher time frame level, resistance, support. So been looking to buy this for some time. We'll go down into the daily, and we'll zoom in. This level is key. It'll be on your chart. Support and resistance. So getting above there would be ideal, but we can break it down even further. Last week I was looking to get on board the group, but we had no real entry to get involved. This was all overstretched. So what we were looking at is previous Monday's high. Put the day dividers on, you can see a little bit clearer. Previous Monday's high, resistance. We also have this higher time frame level here. So what will give me the confidence is if we can get above here, that is where I will be looking to buy, take out these highs. So pretty basic, just keeping it to 4 pairs, higher time frame level, follow structure, and look to implement on these ranges to get involved. Like I say, if you want to join the daily group where I post daily videos like this and going over trade ideas and updates, you can, link will be in the description. You can reach out, get involved that way. Other than that, wish you a good trading week and wish you all the best.